Well, man cavers, I can wait no more. It's a beautiful outdoor day, and as much as I want to start working on Stuart, I think we're going to have a look at this Bamford SG3 and see if we can get any go out here. This is a nice sized little lump. I don't know what this is doing on there, but that's coming off. So I think we need to have a look around this thing, see what's under this cover, because I'm quite intrigued. Get a spark back on that mag. And yeah, I think we need to start getting this thing off. Marvellous. Alright, so here we go, man cavers. We'll have a look, try and get this going. This choker. I'm recording, look. We got the camera on. That's the neighbour. He keeps saying, why do you keep talking to your bloody self? And I'm like, I ain't. Alright, so we need to free this choke off. So I think we'll put a bit of witch's pea in there. Leave that to soak. Squirt the whole spark plug so we can get that out.
I've got a spark plug in the shed if you want.
And here we got an HT lead. Oh, it's dripped all over the mag, look. Let's give everything a little lube up, look. Let's give this governor rod a lube up.
I think some people come by here and think, you vultures.
That's alright, everything's lubed up here, look. This little tank on here, well, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We can't even really use it as a test tank, so I wouldn't want to put petrol in it. I think that's a bit dirty. Although that pipe does go on there. Now, I think I'll use my tank. I know, we'll take this one right off, because I don't like it. But we want to have a look in here, don't we? See what's under this cover. I'm guessing that's going to be your rockers under there.
That's the battery.
Ignore the neighbour saying that's the battery.
It's on camera.
That's it. So we'll biz these off. I can't believe these are coming undone, actually. That's very good. Alright. So we'll get all these. Oh, look at these. They're all coming undone. Look, none of them.
I gave all them running tonight.
I don't know about all of them, John. We'll get some of them. Hopefully this one will be going in the next half an hour. I just want to look in here.
Well, you've got to hurry up tonight because you're at work tomorrow, ain't you?
I am at work tomorrow.
Yeah. Have you been metal?
Yes.
You've been metal?
Well, I did, but I come straight home. There was nothing there.
Wasn't it?
No.
Alright.
No. Right, so let's have a look in here. Whoa, look at that. There's a grill there, look. And then in here we have our rockers. Excellent. So do our rockers turn. That's cool. We got a bit of compression and all. Well, that's that one down. That's the exhaust. That's the inlet. Right, I think we're going to give them a bit of lube as well. Give that rocker shaft in here. And then valve stems. There you go. Give everything the best chance, don't we?
You want a new can, don't you?
Right. So I think we've got to get a handle what fit on there now and just crank this over by hand a bit. Get some oil around there. Right, we're going to now put a handle on here. We're going to clean this crank up a little bit, guys, because this crank is very rusty. And you don't want a handle grabbing because it will stick on there. And then you'll have a handle going around with that. Thank you. Cool. So we'll give it our crank clean up. There you go. There you go. And we'll give that a bit of oil as well.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
And we've got a handle here which look good inside. Give that a bit of oil inside. Put it on and turn it backwards, remember? So turn the whole handle backwards, get the oil around, and then make sure that'll slide off alright. There you go. She's turning. Alright, let's have a look at these rockers. See what they're doing. and hopefully get a bit of compression. Cool. Cool, that's got compression now. Jesus. Oh yeah. Right. I think if we get a spark, we're going to have a running engine here for definite. So we need to take this points cover off the back of this mag. That's a standard Wyco A series mag on here, so nice and straightforward. This HT leader's a bit rotten, so we'll take him off and I'll find another bit. Cool. That's damn tight. Let me get my pliers. That'll do. Right, we're going to take this off and hopefully that don't snap, because I ain't got a lot of magneto. Right. Oh, that's coming now. There you go. Let's get this old lead out of here. Then we can get this points cover off, take him out and throw him away. We'll get this points cover off and see if we can get some form of spark on the old girl. Oh my word. Alright, have a look in there where them points are, guys. Oh yes, we have the condenser still in. That's all in there and complete. Oh, ain't as bad as I first thought, actually. I reckon clean these contacts up in here with a little bit of sandpaper, and I reckon we'll have a spark back on these, because these mags are normally very good. Let me clean them up and we'll be back. Right guys, where were we? We'd looked in these rockers. I've trimmed the old bit of HT lead up because I didn't have a new piece, or I can't find it. It's still in my box of stuff. I want to free this choke off because that is quite seized up. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him a little tap. Either way, that's going. Closed. Oh, that's coming right open now. Look at that, look. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, you can do that by hand now, look. We'll get out a little more lube. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. I freed the choke up, look. Perfect. Yep, that's excellent. I don't think I'm going to touch the carb. I think now we can check if this mag has any form of spark on it. So let me get this lead connected up and we'll see if we've got any spark. I'll say I'll brake cleaned and done them points up. So we've done all them with a bit of sandpaper in there. We might have to take this cap off, I don't know. But before we crank this, we will just take the plug out so we can rest the plug on the engine. So let me get a spanner around the back here. Cool. Well, see that old plug's even cracked off. So we'll get the plug out. That looked like an original plug as well. That's certainly an old one. There we are. Look at the spark plug. It is an 8-com look. That actually looks, you know, if we get this gnarled end off, this plug actually look alright, but we'll concentrate on that on another time. I'll go and find a plug that'll fit in there. Alright guys, I found a plug in the box of stuff I got yesterday, a K17. I think, let me check, I'm pretty sure that looks like the same thread. Yeah, that's the right thread. Right, so we have a plug. We need to see if we've got a spark on the old Magneto. I can't see why we wouldn't, because these mags are normally very good. I don't normally have trouble with them Y-Pack A-Mags, I'd only find them quite reliable. So we'll just crank this little nut on here and we'll see if Maggie has got a spark. Because you ain't got to turn these terrifically quickly to get a spark out of them because they're impulse mags. Alright, and we ain't got a plug in here now. So let's have a look. Can you guys, let me get you angled. So hopefully you can see down on that plug and we'll see if we've got a spark. Oh well, there's a damned aeroplane now going over. So we ain't got to turn these quick because they're impulse. There you go. Oh wow. Did you see that spark? I'll do it again. There you go. Lovely bright blue spark in there. If you didn't see it, believe me, it's sparking. So I think now we can introduce some petrol to this thing. Check the oil on it. That could be something we do now, because we haven't done that yet, have we? There's our, I think the oil filler is there. I think that's, ain't a dipstick round this side, is there? No. I just noticed there's like a hinge arrangement where the engine block actually hinge back off the sump. How weird is that? Never seen a hinge on the bottom of an engine block. So let's see what this oil's like, guys. That has not been off for years. Just look at all the green and all the crap around this that we really don't want getting into that engine. I think this must be where you check your oil. I'm assuming it just fills to the top of this. God, there's just crud all in here. Right, I thought that lid was gonna, I thought that was just gonna tap off. Right, let's get our hammer. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's a lot of crap here. Sure, damn me. It's got oil in there, but by God, there's some sludge as well. We are going to have to change that pretty damn quickly. I wonder, you know, if that's why this engine block is on a hinge. So you buzz these bolts out, flip the whole... No, surely not. Surely you don't just flip the engine off the sump. I don't know, I'll show you in a minute. So there is oil in it, but there's also a lot of sludge. But saying that, these old engines do have a lot of sludge, guys. You know, you're not going to find an engine that age what don't produce sludge. It's just part of it, I'm afraid. So I think we can put this cover back on the points because that's got a good spark. I hope you saw that spark. Let's just buzz this. Hang on, you can't see a thing what I'm doing. We'll just buzz this silly little petrol tank off here. We'll take this silly little thing off so I don't see any need or point for that to be on there. Alright, that'll be next size spanner down, I think. Is that undoing? Yeah, she's coming undone, look. I won't throw that little tank away because that is handy, but if anybody knows why they put it on there, unless that was just a test tank, because this piece of pipe did actually go up to it. So it could have just been put on there as a little test tank just to run the engine briefly, I don't know. Either way, it's not original and that's coming off. So we'll just put this bolt back in. But we've certainly got good compression now. Certainly. There's a lot of compression there. So we've got compression, we've got a spark, so really all we've got to do now is add the fuel, innit? That's what they say. Just add fuel. So that's what we've got to do, add some fuel. And then we'll see if the old SG3, see if she goes. I can't see why it wouldn't go, I really can't. Whoops, that's dropped your spanner fin. There you go. Right, so I'm going to put my, I'll leave this cap off because nothing's going to spray out of there. What we're going to do, I'll put my little fuel tank on here, don't I? Right. I think this tank will jam in here. Will that tank jam in there? Oh, it does, look. That tank will jam in. And we can bring our petrol supply around here. And if I cut that pipe off, and hopefully this one will go inside this one. Do you see what I mean? Because I think that's going to be lower than the... Yeah, this is lower than... Yeah, the carb's lower than here, so we'll get a fuel flow. So we'll cut E off here. Cool. And see if we can get this pipe over there. Let me get a blowtorch and just heat that pipe up. We'll just heat this pipe up. You ain't got to do it too much, just enough to soften it up a little. And then hopefully this pipe will push inside this one. And it does, look. There you go. So we've now got a fuel pipe connected. So we'll put a bit of petrol in here. Get the plug in. And just see if we've got any luck with the old girl. See what she's like. There you go. Oh, I see drippage. I see petrol dripping. Alright, where's that petrol dripping from? Out of this damn pipe, look. Ah, this pipe is broke on the end. Right, okay, so we're definitely getting petrol down there. That's one good thing. Let's get this plug in. And hopefully the old girl is... Yeah, that's coming out this end of this pipe, look. That's gone brittle. And I bet I ain't left... Oh, look at that leaking out of there. Right, I think we've got to cut this pipe off and re-put it back on. Not unduly worried at the minute, because that means the carb ain't leaking, so... There we go. Right, that's below the ground. Take two, guys. Oh, yeah, that's just come off there, look. So let's try and cut this old piece off. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put my rubber pipe straight onto there then. Oh, that's a copper pipe on there. They've just jammed on. They've just jammed a copper pipe on there. Now, don't tell me to get my blowtorch and heat this up, because that would be silly. Is this pipe going to fit? Oh, that's a bit loose over that, so I think that's going to leak again. That might not. Let's lift it up and see if that leak. Yeah, we ain't got a tight enough fit on there. Yeah, that's not going on there tight enough. I've got to try and get it over this shoulder. I really need to better heat it again, but that wouldn't be a good idea, would it? Heating petrol pipe with petrol coming out of it. Nope. I don't even think a Jubilee clip's going to hold. I'll tell you what, that's going to do for what we're going to do today anyhow. That'll do. Oh no, the pipe ain't long enough. Right, we're going to have to come round here then. we're going to have to put this pipe underneath the tank. There you go. Right, we're off the flywheel. Our spark plug is in. Let's give her a tighten. Let's tighten this plug up. Bear with me, guys, this plug's quite awkward to get to, being underneath here. There you go. I'll show you that hinge arrangement in a minute. Can't see how though, because your crank wouldn't come out with it. That's really bizarre, that. Yeah, makes me wonder if there's some... Well, there's normally a way to clean the sludge out of the bottom of these, and you ain't going to do it through that inspection window. Unless you have to take all this off. But they normally make it quite easy to clean the sumps out of these old engines. Anyhow, we're waffling. Our plug is in. Let's get our plug wire on. And the damn plug wire ain't long enough, look. Alright, I'm going to have to find another plug wire. Right guys, I've got a piece of low tension wire here which we're going to try using for high tension. Will it work? I don't know. I think it will as long as we don't touch it. Of course, this ain't exactly got much of an insulated case, but wire's wire. As long as it conducts the spark, I think it'll be fine. So we'll jam one end in there, tighten him down, and we'll screw this end on the plug. So we'll put him around the plug. There we go. He's around the plug, put the little nut on. There we are guys, we're going on. Alright, there's our nut on. We've got a tank on. Right, that ain't touching anywhere, no. Ain't touching on the block. I think we've got to have a crank now. If I'm strong enough, because she's taking a bit of whirling over. But we'll just have a little crank and see if she's going to go for us. That wouldn't surprise me, you know. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So let's get our handle on. There we go. There we go, guys. Cool, look. Cool. Cool. Is there a tickler on that carb? We'll do a bit of adjustment on the carb, look. There you go. We'll do a bit of carb tickling. Alright. Let's try with no choke. We might have to have that carb off. I can see petrol leaking out of the carb now. So we might need to have the carb off. Come on. Go on, girl. Go on. Did you hear that? We had a fire. She fired. She didn't like all that choke. Let's go half choke. I think we're going to have a running engine by. I think we might need to do that carb. Cool. They got compression. Go on. I think she's going to go. Go on. Go on, baby. Go on. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Oh, She takes some cranking.
I think you've got to take out the bits, haven't you?
Well, I'm hoping not.
Clean it out.
Alright, let's have another go. We'll come a little bit off choke. There. Go on. She's certainly trying, guys.
Yeah.
We might have to split this carb. Go a little bit less choke. Go on! Well, she's starting to run and she's got a bit of rod knock. I think I found the reason. There was 2 brand new con rods and pistons for a Bamford EG.
Yeah.
Because she got a bit of rod knock. But she's certainly got enough compression, so if she needs white bearings, not the end of the world. Oh! Come on, baby! Oh, fuck. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Come on. Well, oh, we'll give it one more go, but then I think we're going to call this a day. Because we know it runs. It's certainly got enough compression.
Yeah.
But I think we've got to do this carb. And I think we're going to have to do a big end on the old girl. Oh, that nearly deafened me.
Yeah, I reckon you got to do your carbon.
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, I think, guys, we need to do the carb on the old girl. Oh, and now I think she'll go. But it's sounding promising that the Bamford is running at last. Well, not at last. We've been on it, what, half an hour? So yeah, that's really good. Oh, right, that's tired me out. So I'm going to leave this video here now. And I will see you guys next time with another video. Don't forget, we've got Stuart, Ruston, this chap. All manner of things to be doing. But for now, we've had a quick look at this one. While it was a nice sunny day. We'll see you next time. Ha-ha! Bamford SG3.